Well, good afternoon. And, it's the day before Valentine's Day. And as I think about the different topics that I'm wanting to bring to the Facebook Lives, I do that in usually the morning of the day. Hi, Martina. Hey, Shelley. And this morning, it really was occurring to me that because we're coming up to Valentine's Day, it's the word love really gets, I believe, misunderstood many times in the workplace. And so I wanted to bring this topic to you. And, it really does correspond to the three ways for success in business: the to be seen, to be safe, and to be relevant. And it's really that center part, that be safe, no agenda, that really connects to the word love. And so, what I was bothered by growing up in Palm Springs, and even with my family, to where it was expected that we'd say "I love you" every single time we saw them, or every single time that we left, or growing up in a more of a Hollywood entertainment arena, people would say, "Oh, hug, hug, kiss, hug, hug, kiss, kiss. Let's do lunch, and I love you." And it was just that more of a greeting. And then I would see people, in the entertainment industry where it could be a concert, and they go, "We love you guys." And as a speaker, I really started to say, how could that be? And so I went back into my theology training in college, and I never thought that Greek would be something I would use much, but this is, hey, Mike, this is a place where I use my Greek training in the languaging. And so, what I want to do is give you the three different meanings of love that come out of the Greek. And the first one is where we really do have that connection that sits sorry about that, with a group that we have a commonality with. And that love is called agape. It's that general love of a connection to a group of people, a concept, a synergy of mission, or other connection. And then the second one is where we have that deeper connection. It's around family, friends. And for me, it's actually around my clients. Because I've always said my clients are an extension of my family. They're like my kids. And so that is familial love. And that love is where I think we can become very connected, very attached, but also respectful of that no agenda. Because the third type of love is where we get into trouble, and that's what's called eros. And that's the erotic, the sexual love that a lot of times people misunderstand. And it can be with men and women, because when we're nice to someone, when we smile, when we maybe touch them, and that has a meaning, we think that it's really going more towards the eros or the sexual love, and it isn't. It really is about that deeper connection from the agape over to the familial. And so when we really attach the no agenda and how to become that deeper personal interrelated with an individual, that allows us to have a deeper understanding, a deeper conversation, to where we can really have an impact in their lives and have that respect of the no agenda. Over the years, over 80% of my clients have been women. And I've never marketed to women, but what I've been shared with from them is that I am safe. There is no agenda, but they can be honest and open with me because there is a respect there. And so, what I really am saying is during this time when it can get a little confusing, how to build relationships in business, we hear about building meaningful relationships, but we have this either that more of the hands off and it becomes transactional, or we build the relationship and sometimes it can become maybe misunderstood or confusing about our intentions. And so, what I would say is really embrace the familial, get to know the people around you. And you're not going to be able to spend a lot of time with everybody, but there's going to be those that you're going to feel that nudge. You're going to have that, and the ability to have that deeper connection is going to allow you to really have a much deeper and long lasting impact in their life as well. So, agape, familial, and eros. And thank you for being on the Facebook Live. I always put this out. If you have a topic or something I'd like that you'd like me to bring to the Facebook Lives, let me know, and I'd be happy to do that. And I really do appreciate you guys. And so I'm going to say it. I love you and appreciate you spending the most valuable asset that you have in your life, and that's your time, with me on a weekly basis for just a few minutes. So I'd love to hear your stories and, how you're going to use this information to be able to build deeper relationships, which inevitably will build a stronger business and increase your impact. So have a great Valentine's Day, a great weekend, and I'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye-bye.